Yo, what's up, guys? We are back. Back with the boys. Still want to test some fights against some Chosens. And, but we can kind of conclude already. I find the Hammer Boy so far mediocre. Yeah. Like, for the fact that this guy's a god bro with a brute, so he does more damage. Ah, well. I think with the Famed Hammer can be strong, right? But without Famed, feels mediocre. Most fights. The boy. I like this. This is for bros that are bad. And I would increase next time I would put Shield Mastery there. Shield Expert in that build. To have like an off tank that can kinda destroy armor fast. So, not the first time I tested that, but yeah. Not the last time. I like this build so far. Then we have the Sword Lance guy. Always like the Sword Lance with Crippling Strikes Executioner. I like it even more. This just does more damage. We have a very good Famed one, but still, this just wrecks. Would be strong with reach advantage too, but yeah, well. My test fail, even though we don't have bonus damage and we are testing with him. If your headshot is pretty good, right? Mace guy, yeah, just macing people, always solid. The Sword Master. I like the AoE. I like really the Crippling Strikes Executioner with the AoE in combination. The low survivability from Nimble though is an issue. But still, this guy is kind of strong. The thing is, Executioner is bonus damage against armor too, so really helps weapons with low armor effectiveness basically. I think can help weapons with low damage. The Badish, I like it. Is with a Famed one. This is really strong single target damage so far. We have a sure-footing Hedge Knight. The problem is as soon as you step, the armor piercing goes down to 30%. So, yo, what's up, man? Welcome. So you have the same armor piercing as with the sword. You have 30%. As soon as you do the step attack, you have 30% armor piercing. So the AoE from the Badish is not the strongest. Actually, it's the same as the sword. And actually, the sword has the stronger AoE. Because both have 30% armor penetration. But this thing has higher base damage. So for an AoE build, the sword is actually stronger than the Badish. So just having the Badish to casually AoE, I don't think is his thing. Just for single target damage, the normal axis, great axis is better. So the Badish is the Badish actually a build that I don't know. I'm always torn apart with that. I kind of feel a little bit like the hammer is underwhelming. A little bit. Like, yeah. It's a little bit underwhelming. Famed Mace Boy, I mean, You like to smash people. You are amazing. Stay awesome. Next one. Dagger Duelist. Found out that Crippling strikes Executioner. This thing does not enough armor damage to help him with the damage. Technically, it's less flexible AoE, sadly, because he only can go counterclockwise. So, unless you are in a good position, you can hit your bros a lot of the times. So you can't really AoE. But the stab is more useful. Yeah, the two-tile AoE, but like the hammer AoE, we're talking about AoE in general. And yeah, the problem is the Bardiche AoE has the less damage than the sword AoE. So I don't think the Bardiche is actually that strong as I thought. Some stuff came up while testing. So the biggest problem is if you do the split, the armor piercing goes to a fixed 30%. So I have a famed version with 56% armor piercing. That goes down to 30% armor piercing. The problem is my sword with the split does also 30% armor piercing. Yeah, we are testing Crippling Strikes Executioner and how that goes for the whole campaign. So actually, for the split attack, the Greatsword does more damage than the Bardiche. So having this for an AoE build, I think is a meme. Has the benefit of having higher single target damage if you need it. You know, can just fuck up a Chosen with a Bardiche is more single target damage than the sword. But the sword just excels in AoE. So I do not see a good reason for the Bardiche. Maybe. No, you have the split man attack too. So you do double fearsome with your single target attack. It's the same attack. Hits both head and body for additional damage. So does well with fearsome. If you split, you can hit two targets, so you would double fearsome there as well. Yeah, that's kind of my core findings. It is really strong on range bros. The Crippling Strikes Executioner just, especially on builds that have a lot of flex perks, like range guys, where you have a lot of free perks, just the additional damage helps them. These guys are killers, man. My crossbow too, these guys wreck. Really strong. Yeah, Bardiche has the split man attack from the axe. It's the same, that's kind of the point. It's the same single target attack, but has the stab attack too. Crippling Strikes is useless. I'm mixed on that. I tested a lot with Crippling Strikes, and there's still a lot more to be tested. Gun thrower hybrid. I feel like ranged bros have a lot of flex perks. If you don't go for a hybrid. So pure archer has a shit ton of flex perks. A pure thrower that is a duelist has a shit ton of flex perks. I mean, what's core on this build? You go mastery and duelist. That's core. The rest is whatever. You can do whatever you want. But if you do hybrids, where's my hybrid? Yeah, you have 2 weapon masteries, quick hands. But even there, I have enough space to go for Headhunter, Executioner, Crippling Strike for more damage. Yeah, always. I think on pure throwers, or in general on poor range guys, this is good. And even with the gun, like, my findings were also it is really strong in conjunction with AoE. And on my crossbow polearm guy, this guy is as well single target damage. That's really good against Chosen. Yeah. Pathfinder is just... Once you start playing with Pathfinder, you can't go back. It's just too strong. I like it too much. We'll get used to it, man. But I like the Crippling Strikes Executioner, especially on this one, because that's a guaranteed injury with the crossbow on a Chosen or something. Yeah. Yeah, my thrower has faster rotation too, but he still has Crippling Strikes Executioner. And gifted, like, there's so much space in here. Like, you have so many flex perks on range bros. And so many stats that you can just... The only thing you really need is range skill. The rest is whatever is up to you. So, I find these builds really flexible. And they have the perks to go there. I find it strong with AoE too. Like, it can help out low damage weapons, like the sword lance and the swords. I really like this on the swords. It's just more damage. Although this is an experimental one. With Brawny. No quick hands, no fiercer. Not this time. We are playing... I wanted to test out the Crippling Strikes Executioner. This was the whole idea of the run. No quick hands, no fearsome. And we have all the weird builds, right? We have... I just tested all the builds, man. Like... Our team is not really good at taking down high stuff because I just testing stuff. Yeah, the 9-tailed flail, even with additional damage and armor pin, is kind of trashy. Kind of trash weapon. Yeah, that's true. Executioner is strictly worse than Killing Frenzy. You don't swap out Killing Frenzy for Executioner, you take both. And that's kind of like what I mean is, especially on range bros, when you take just Nimble for defense and you pump everything into damage, dude, these guys wreck. You could take Fearsome too on top of that. They can, but it's really good on throwers. Ah, that's true. Should have skipped the fast rotation for quick hands, but this kind of like was an early game bro. I needed the early game power and he kind of just developed into a late game bro somehow. So that happened. This is not an optimal build, but still, this guy does a shit ton of damage. I must say, the Crippling Strikes means that you basically guaranteed injury with Duelist on a low armor target. And then the second hit is guaranteed kill with Executioner. So you more or less guaranteed 2-shot Brigands, Noble House guys. Okay, I don't know, I just skipped it. This is an early game bro, so I just took whatever I felt was necessary at the time. And somehow he ended up in my late game roster. Level 15. I thought this guy would die at level 5 or something, but he made it. Yeah, that's true. Not all targets can be injured. Yeah. Yeah, it's good against Chosen. Against Orcs is also, in general, it's just, especially with Executioner together, it's just more damage, so you can cut stuff down faster. It's nice against Unholds, you can just kill them faster. Especially on my Archer, I like it a lot. Because, so for instance, if I shoot at an Arbalister, right? Easily you injure Orc Warriors. That's not a problem. And the archer just shoots at the crossbowman, and then the crossbowman gets a pierced hand, so the crossbowman is not dead, but he can't shoot back at you. Because he has negative range skill. I find that really useful. You can just... That's one way to deal with scary range guys. Having a sniper. This guy is a killer, man. Really good. That's not even a really good archer, that's just a okay archer. Yeah, obviously you have to strip armor first. But that's not an issue with big two-handers. That's the point. If you have a mace or a hammer, that's a first hit injury. I think I have to take everything into consideration. That's the whole thing. Thinking of what is good against, what is bad against. It's really good against noble armies. Because your throwers are two-shotting them, guaranteed. Same with brigands. You just kill them faster. On your throwers, you is always a guaranteed two-shot. With duelist. So I really like it on the range, guys. Guaranteed two-shot. Archer is more likely to two-shot something. And the crossbow, the crossbow. Same with the crossbow, actually. It just lessens the hits to kill. But this one is, actually the crippling strikes is nicer with the gun. Because you tend to do low damage, but if you hit 6 targets, maybe you hit somebody and he's injured after that. And then you hit 6 target again, and then your executioner can proc and you do more damage. Yep. I think so. I'm not sure if they high roll. I think so they can, yeah. If it's 70 damage, sure. I mean, they are immune to injuries, but you still proc executioner on them. So the injury still applies for your executioner, so... You do a shit ton of damage against the Orc Berserkers too. They die really, really fast. I'm really surprised how much damage my warbow does. Really, really surprised. This guy just casually pumps out damage. And I'm wondering, what the fuck, man? Where did that came from? Yeah, they're immune. But they still get their injury, so your execution applies. So you, like, I think there's a like, that's kind of the point. It lowers the hits to kill ratio. So that makes a difference on scary targets. So if your Orc Berserker doesn't die in 4 hits, he dies in 3 hits. I see that as a win. That's good. Yeah, same. Questioning. That was kind of the idea, finding out how strong it is. Well, really good on range guys and strong on AoE stuff. Not so strong on big two-handers like him. Just a little bit more damage most of the time, doesn't matter. Because this thing, you know, injures or kills immediately, no matter what. Really strong. This one is trashy, man. I hate this weapon. Some people say it's good. I don't like it at all. If you low roll, you do basically 0 damage with that. If you high roll, you do a little bit damage. Yeah. So swingy, man. Even with additional damage, like if you hit the 40, you struggle to kill a brigand. I think you can't even kill a brigand raider. That's so bad, man. Very random weapon. Too random. I like the two-handed flail. But this is badly built. If I built that correctly with Headhunter, this thing, or my Brute would be amazing. I'm fired. Yeah, well, it just reduces the hits to kill on a lot of guys. So brigands getting two-shotted by your throwers, noble houses getting two-shotted by your throwers, just reduces the hits to kill on a lot of bros. So it's good on range bros for sure. Good on AoE, helps with the lower damage of the weapon, makes it just more likely that you do more damage. Not so good on this guy. Not so good on this guy. Oh, I have this guy still. My Daytailer. What the fuck? Yeah, that's the point. They getting too short without killing Frenzy. So that's kind of what I'm saying. Like, it's a guaranteed two-shot. There's no ifs and buts about it. It's a guaranteed two-shot. It's not I low roll and I need 3 shots. It's a guaranteed 2-shot no matter what. So that's just same with noble houses. This is really good on pure throwers, good on archers, really good on my crossbow polearm build. And honestly, I like it on my sword build. Does a shit ton of damage with my sword. Helps. Just helps with the damage. I like it on my sword lens too. It's okay on my hammer, I like it. Just... yeah. Because of the hammer mechanic, you do guaranteed 10 HP damage. And with crippling strikes, sometimes that's enough to inflict an injury already. So that's kind of nice. This build would be strong with Fearsome too, because you would always trigger Fearsome with that. Yeah. But I need to play around more with this build. There's the more defensive approach with Shield Expert Indom, so you can play him as a tank. And then the more offensive version with more damage perks. But this is really good for bros with low melee defense that are otherwise okay. Actually, this guy is 31. It's not too bad. I think he rolled well. But for your no-star Hedge Knight, who is like 20 defense or something, that's really good. I like this too, man. I wish I just had different stuff for him. The sword guys, the sword build is always strong for bros who have high defense but low melee attack. So it's actually a good bro with like good stats. but he's lacking melee attack. And then getting like just the +5 to hit is always nice. But, oh, he doesn't have sword mastery. Fuck. Yeah, I remember I was tight on perks on this guy. Can be differently built too. This is a very flexible perk. Very flexible build. Can go reach advantage. Fatigue neutral to a certain degree. Can just go killing frenzy. Yeah. Well. Trash on my dagger duelist, I must say. This is 2 perks wasted on that guy for sure. Not injuring shit. Kind of wasted on him too. I mean, he has a famed mace. That's not fair. I mean, yeah, normally I wouldn't build pure mace guys. I like the mace Katal way more. The mace Katal combo, so this would go into Dagger Mastery, Quick Hands, and Duelist. These perks. Yeah. I don't like the crippling strikes on the Katal. Really don't. It's too low. You do too low damage. Like, it matters too late, I think. Yeah. And on the Mace Katal, if you do the Mace Katal build, you can take Mace Mastery, but you need to take Dagger Mastery, Duelist. You can kind of decide if you take Duelist or Mace Mastery. But you need Quick Hands, Dagger Mastery. You can't go Executioner, Crippling Strikes. So Quick Hands, bam. And it's also the best utility. Like against goblins, you just take the dagger and 2-shot the goblins. And against like orc warriors, you just mace them. And against brigands, you take the dagger or whatever. You can just, or you take the mace, go killing frenzy, then take the dagger, start 2-shotting brigands, something like that. You have so many options. So much flexibility in one build. Yeah, I did CS plus flail. Yeah, that's kind of the point. Headhunter Flail Mastery. The flail build is already a staple build. I have really good success. Wait, I can show you that actually. You can load the campaign. I have, this was my Headhunter run. I took Headhunter on everybody. Where is she? Not this guy, this guy. A Brute and a Drunkard. This guy has a 40% chance of 2-shotting an Orc Warrior. Yeah, goblins get 1-shot by hand. Yeah, that's true. This guy. So this, if you have a Brute who has high enough melee skill, I would make him into a Flail Headhunter guy. Always. It's my favorite build. Yeah, the Crippling Strikes Executioner X, I've already tested that back in the day. And that is like, if you have the perk, just shit out damage. It's crazy. I remember I had a guy with a Mansplitter. I think it was this campaign even. And this guy just, I think, first hit half HP in Unhold with Crippling Strikes Executioner. It was kinda nuts. Yeah, but here, the Mace Katal boys, my favorite build. Probably for late game. I mean, Hammer without the famed version is kind of underwhelming, I must say. No. Cleaver's always nice. I like them. Axes too. I was missing the axes this run. Short lengths, sure. No Berserk, no Killing Frenzy. Okay. Yeah. But this is kind of like the normal build. And for gifted, you could take something else. But that's my normal build. Yeah, I did that too. I gave him the Orc Chain, like mid-game or something. The Orc Flail. I never found the faint version, but even with the normal flail, if you have Headhunter and you are Brute, that's the important thing. If you are Brute, you destroy everything. And if you can make him Drunkard, holy shit, man. This guy does so much damage. Yeah. Yeah, that's the point. You need to find a Brute who has still high melee attack. So if you find a Highborn, like an Oath Taker or a Sellsword with Brute, make him into Flail Headhunter. That's what I recommend. It's really, like, the damage is just insane. You just two-shot Barbarian King, Orc Warriors, your two-shot Chosen is like, you two-shot everything basically. I would never skip Underdog on this build. Yeah. The problem is with the Berserk Chain, you don't have the fatigue to actually wield that thing. That's kind of the benefits of this build, is like, it is really low fatigue requirement for Battleforge. You can take a low fatigue pro like an Oath Taker and make him into this build, and it's gonna be fine. Because you don't use so much fatigue. This is like damage per fatigue, really, really strong. Really, really strong. Yeah, we've beaten everything already in this run. I could see Executioner with my Quick Hands guy too, as a perk 3. Yeah, that's something you can do. I'm still of the opinion that Underdog is something I do not want to skip. I'm a little bit too impatient for that. Two and Cleavers, Duelists. I tend to not build that many Duelists anymore. I think my most flexible build is probably the Mace Katal. It's probably my most favorite because of the flexibility. Can just kill a lot of weak bros. Strong against this build is strong against everything. This is just strong against everything. Most of the time I have one Brute guy with a flail. And then I have something like a Great Axe. I have a Cleaver for sure. Quick Hand Great Axe. Pole Arm guy. Crossbow. Sometimes I have an Archer. Yeah. It's playstyle dependent. Especially if you are used to the fact that everybody has Underdog and you just have somebody who doesn't have Underdog. This guy dies, for sure. Every time, man. The nimble tank. Oh, he's a drunkard too. I remember this was my drunkard company. So many drunkards in here. Mace Katal with negative fatigue. So you are gaining fatigue by stabbing them. Death blow with 6 fatigue. Normal stab 3 fatigue. That's fatigue efficient right here. You want to see Mace Katal? Yeah. So that's how I like to build. I mean, it's a Headhunter run, so everybody has Headhunter. So normally would go for either Duelist or Mace Mastery, depending on what you want to do. If you want to play him more with your Mace or more with Dagger Duelist, both is strong. I tend to like the Duelist more though, for just being able to become casually a Dagger Duelist. Works very well with Battleforge too. Yeah. And that's kind of the point, like, this build uses basically, is so fatigue efficient, you don't need to make him nimble or dodge. You can just make him Battleforge frontline. Doesn't need a lot of fatigue, just need decent. And that's the point, it is so, if you have somebody with low melee attack, still works, because you can hit so many times per turn. I don't think it's mandatory. It's just nice to have. You can either choose between Mace Mastery or Duelist. These guys have Headhunter. Work too. These guys were killers. Look at them. You think that's mandatory? 761 kills. Has no Duelist. Don't care about Duelist, man. It works without Duelist too. It's maybe a little bit less damage against bigger guys, but... And I agree, Duelist is definitely nice to have on this build, but not mandatory. Well, I have one without a Famed Dagger, and this guy has less kills, but it's still the same thing. It's not carried by a dagger. I tend to not use the death blow so much. Works without the death blow. I tend to use these guys more as a mace guy, and then I kinda swap and make him to a dagger guy. I think you're always fatigue neutral with. Yeah, more or less fatigue neutral with 3 steps. Yeah, he got traumatized somewhere. I don't know what happened to him. Poor guy. Maybe Black Library? No, I remember I did Monolith with 11 guys or something, so there was a little bit more pressure on my dream. Yeah, some bros are injured, I think. Yeah, my cleaver has broken elbow too. Oh well. Stuff happens. This guy is missing an ear. Who cares? Yeah. I think this build is just, you can get away with very low fatigue, low melee attack. You can get away with a lot on this build. And that's the point, I think this build performs at any stage of the game really strong. Because the weapons are just so strong. Oh, thank you, man. This is my Headhunter run. You can actually watch that on YouTube if you want to. That was my Headhunter run I did. What is that? That's day 500. And we have done the legendary locations. And I think I was playing for some achievement, I don't know. Still playing for some achievement further. Was it maybe? I think, yeah, it was Renown, Invincible. I was playing for the 8000 Renown. Yeah. I think what I really like about the Dagger Katal is you can just walk 3 tiles and step once. And I think you can only do that with Pathfinder. So skipping Pathfinder on this build is robs you of some utility, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, good night, man. Well, well. Thank you. So, let's see. Where did we left, guys? I got carried away. Right. Back with our executioners, the crippling strikes, guys. I've tried out this hammer build many times and I have done many different configurations and it always seemed to underperform. And I always take my Hedge Knight, my Lone Wolf for that. I think this build is not good. The hammer AoE build in general. I've taken the Crippling Strikes Executioner didn't really help. I've taken so many different approaches with Fearsome, Reach Advantage, Fortify Mind, everything. It just always seemed to, Lone Wolf, always seemed to underperform. It's really nice if it works, you know, if you just bam, AoE 3 guys, then AoE again, but it's less likely to happen because of the negative hit chance. Even on your God Bros. I think for the AoE build, the sword, the great two-handers, and the sword lances are still the best ones. And the Badish AoE build, not convinced so far, not convinced so far. Very niche build for somebody who is X-Mastery, I guess. The Mace Boys, I would say both of them are unnecessary. Executioner, I think that's the point. Executioner is always nice as an additional damage perk. But having Crippling Strikes and Executioner, that's the other point. Just having to buy 2 perks to make a little bit more damage, when you just can take Headhunter and have the same effect. I don't know, man. What you kinda wanna do is you make giga damage builds, where you go Crippling Strikes, Executioner, Headhunter, Killing Frenzy, Berserk, maybe Fearsome on top of that, and you just BAM! Like on my Archer. Or on my Thrower. Works really well on range bros. The AoE sword, I don't know though. The Crippling Strikes on the hammer, bro. Kinda nice, I must say. Kinda nice. Anyways, let's try to fight some Chosens and get more data. They will probably beat our ass, but let's see. A plethora of Reavers, let's fucking go. What can go wrong, guys? We're all gonna die here. But it's fine. Stop it. Not too many chosen. I don't think. That's fine. That's why you take Cat Hunter, man. Just casually double-shotting Barbarian Reaver. Almost one shot, guys. On a headshot. This guy has 120 HP. We did 106 damage with the bow. Questions? Oh my god. The Chosens are here. Boom. Ah, come on. I was so excited. Let's go. Oh nice, the trolls are going wild? Thank God. Oh my god, the trolls are fighting the Chosen and vice versa. We got blessed. What are you supposed to do against that? I don't know, man. That was a headshot, okay. Let's focus down on that Chosen. The trolls are going wild, so let's stay away from them. Help out that flank. Boom. I could go in here. I think I have to go in here and fuck up that Chosen. If not, it's gonna kill my bro here. Ah, come on, man. Come on, man. Now you're gonna die. What's wrong with you? Dogs. Fuck, man. Nah, they're just gonna feed them confidence. Ouch. Ja, fight the Unholz. Oh yeah, I can kill that guy. And I can block him too. Nice. Okay, that's solid. Fuck that guy. That's so nice if that happens. If I kill this guy is free. I don't want to do that. But I want to get the kill for that. Ha ha ha. Fuck you, Chosen. Okay. That's the famed sword lance, man. Bam. That's the point. I think a mace would have killed this guy. A hammer did not. That's so annoying. I want to leave this guy alive. Or else the troll will fight. Run around and start fighting. Ow. What? Just games. Hits me here. Okay, that was a lot of damage. He got executed. Oh. This guy's already almost done. This guy is done. Let's get this guy. Mace guy missed. Perfect. Archer missed too. That chosen is dead. Is this guy... I think he has to 1 versus 1. Not really. But I want to see the effect still. A ripped ear. Dude, that was a lot of damage. 379, we did 121 damage. That's a lot. With a ripped ear. Now we got super lucky with that one. My shield. Oh, the Chosen is actually running. Did this guy just cracked my shield and then fled? Okay, let's see, guys. Now the Executioner will hit. How much damage we do. Half HP roughly. Cut leg muscle. Was 140 damage or something like that. And he regenerates back. Sure. Okay, so this guy is fighting with the Chosen. So I need to kill this guy. Hmm. 124 hit points. That's normally out of the scope of this weapon, I think. Actually, it's inside the scope. Good hit. Do I daze him? I think so. I want a AoE. Wow, the sword lance. That was stupid bringing that guy in here. But now I can hit him twice. As soon as they have too much adjacent, they start throwing. Leave me alone. Archer's pretty good against Unholz. As long as they can shoot. Ouch. Ah, come on, doggy. man, the dagger. Okay. Took down that camp. Got a little bit lucky, but hey. Yeah. So overall, the crippling strikes did not seem to do much. Did not seem to do much on this guy. Maybe the executioner on my dagger guy. I could see the executioner on my dagger guy. Maybe. What's that camp? Jean-Mal the Headhunter. Now I need to bench one of my best bros. Gonna regret that decision for sure. This guy has no shield. No. Oh fuck. That's not good. Let's bring him instead. Let's see how that goes. Somebody's gonna die here today. Actually, I want my thrower back in. My frontline thrower. Well, let's see. Just a bunch of guys. What can go wrong? Oh, it's famed armor again. How? Do they even have chosen in here? I didn't see. Yeah, they have chosen. Oh, let's snipe that guy. We are just here to limit test. Let's see how that goes. I have a feeling I will regret that soon. Oh my god. The Unholds. The biggest problem in these fights are the Unholds. Dude, he missed at this range. I mean, look at this. This is so bad. That's a famed version of a three-headed flail. Fuck. Come on, man. Sprained ankle. Pretty sure he doesn't care about this one. Ooh, yeah, but the AoE. Doggy, finish the hero. My dog, man. This did nothing. So the Badish AoE is trash. Ah, come on. Fuck you, Chosen. Adrenaline, sure. He needs to rally him next turn. Dogs, save my ass. I'm in trouble. Bunch of big mans want to kill me. Oh, he dodged. Thank God. They have another troll? What? Where's that guy coming from? See, he tanked something for me. Don't. My dog. Ouch. Oh, this guy comes too. Oh my god. We are fucked. Would you please leave my lone wolf alone? Oh my god, this is terrible. This is the... We couldn't finish a wounded guy. Are you kidding me? My sword guy missed. Come on. Okay, the game is doing us dirty. I can't. Daze him. No. Executed. See, there's the executor. Really nice on these pole arms. You know what? Fuck it, man. That's the 56% armor pen. My lone wolf is getting fucked. Oh my god. Oh, there's a chosen in my face. And this guy is fucked no matter what, right? Ah well. The damage is so pitiful. Ah, come on. The game is betraying me. Guaranteed two-shot. Even on Reavers you can two-shot them with Crippling Strikes Executioners. Ow. That's not a kill. That's a kill. Haha. Bye bye, Mr. Chosen. Yeah, broken. Ah, come on. Seems we're kind of winning this. Kind of. Dude. Guaranteed two-shot. This guy's bleeding? Fuck, man. Break him. This guy has too much armor, man. These armor Dunholz. Normally you would go to try to indom them with some tanks. And that's why. They're doing too much chaos. By the way, is this guy maybe running? Getting fucked by some hammers. Come on. And there dies my lone wolf. Oh, he was slain, yeah, actually. Yeah, the slain is not too good. That would be the end of the campaign. Terrible. Yeah, whip that guy. Ah, my brave dog. I've slain this one. Nice. Didn't realize I've killed this guy already. Poke him, guys. Kill him. That's a dead dog. Okay. Go die. Let's get the last sword out of here. Oh, you're gonna pay for that, my friend. You will pay for that. There goes your confidence. There goes your life. No. Oh, he survived with a broken knee. Perfect. -8 fatigue for 161. So, can we conclude? He's only suffered a permanent injury. He's not too happy about that. Yeah. I think we can come to the conclusion right now. Is that good? What's that? Oh yeah, that's actually way better. Conclusion. Crippling Strike's Executioner seems to be really strong on range bros, and it seems to be, I mean, especially on archers and throwers, you guys saw that. Seems to be, can be nice with guns too. It's really good on AoE bros with sword lances or a great sword. But on everything else, it's kind of meh. Not really worth taking. Interesting experiment, I would say. Interesting experiment. Kind of like Headhunter. People can say it's trash, but you need to try it out for yourselves. Kind of like it on my hammer build. I must say. The shield hammer guy with Crippling Strikes Executioner. Kinda like that. Kinda like that a lot. Combining high defense with decent offensive capabilities. And you could just swap the Berserk Killing Frenzy and go to the more defensive approach with Shield Expert and Indom. Couldn't take Fearsome, Battleforged. Can do a lot of stuff with that. Yeah, this guy is just mediocre. This is, yeah, that's a trash pro, so. Well, not much to say about the trash pro. I think this is my conclusion so far. I would say it's a good time to put this, at least for the moment, to the rest. We have learned our lessons. So there is much more I want to try out. I want to try out Battleforge range guys. I want to try out... I need to play more with Taunt, Adrenaline, and other perks. There's still a lot coming up. And yeah, you guys can be part of that. But I think this is it for this evening. It's already... need to go, sadly. But guys, I thank you so much for watching the whole series. And stay tuned, there's a lot more coming up. There's a lot more I need to experiment with. And if you like that, the whole series, give me a like, a subscribe. I have a lot of guide videos if you're interested in that. It's more oriented for newer players, but go check it out. And have a nice day, guys.